Okay, cool. So then the last part is, again, vector shapes. So I can grab any vector image here in Photoshop, this rectangle, ellipse tool, round tool. So if I grab the rectangle, I can grab any color. In this case, we're doing white. You can match any color you want to your titles. But a lot of times what I like to do is use a rectangle. You can use it to create like underlining, strokes, lines, um, which are great, and they come in as actual, you know, vectors. And if you create a new layer, remember how we did the orb sum, you can merge them if you want to use them, like how we did with like the little orb of light up here. Or you can just leave them as a vector shape to help build out um, more with your titles. You have line tools too, and then if you select that from the sub, if I click and hold it down and go to line tool, you can indicate how much weight of that line you want right here before you draw it, and then you can create actual lines. Hold shift and it will go in that direction. Okay. So keep that in mind. Say I've already created a line. A lot of designs you might see are like they like to stroke out lines. Lines are used very often for graphic design purposes, and so you can create like borders and such, which is really neat. Let's just delete these real quick because I'm just kind of showing them in this lesson. Another thing is, you have the ellipse tool, and you can grab whatever color you want over here. We've done that one, and you can, like I said, maybe you want to make it more focused on names. This can be more of a distraction, if not used correctly, but maybe regular shapes enhance your designs, you know. Um, Here, what I could do, which is kind of clever, is let's go to the main title. Uh, let's drop this layer, this new ellipse underneath. Let's just name it circle. And let me go to edit, transform scale, and I'll just kind of scale it down. And because this layer is behind the house, you could easily just um, find a way maybe to, I don't know, for titles and such. Let me zoom in here. And with that layer still selected, I'll just go to edit, back to transform scale, and then I can maybe fit the color within here. So these kind of vector shapes really help. And then I'll zoom out. So I'm going to make like a red center in the O of house because the house is red, and using color theory, let's do what we did with the woods. Let's do a green now. So I'm going to grab the ellipse tool and grab a shade of green here. I like always doing like rounded off value numbers for my RGB. So I'm going to create another one. Whoops, it didn't do it. What you have to do is if it does that, double click here on the ellipse tool and then change it if that does happen. I always like to round off numbers because for a PMS, Pantone matching system in graphic design, it's easier just to send over rounded off numbers to people rather than having one digit, Unless unless your client actually has a specific group of numbers, you have to use those RGB properties. Right click on that layer, duplicate, hit OK, and then with the selection tool still activated, I will duplicate the shape. I can hold down the right arrow key or just move it over and we can fit it into the other. And then again, I mean, you could use these things to do underlines and such, or maybe you want to put a shape, behind some of the titles. Whatever you might want to do, it's entirely up to you. Keep in mind that you can go to my LinkedIn page at linkedin.com if you would like to link up with me and have me as a resource and a reference in your list of contacts. You can send me a message at my LinkedIn, and that will reach out to my Yahoo email, hence my Gmail accounts, and I can always be there to help you. Thank you for watching, and look forward to working with you.